No one seemed to say, hey, we don't want to get to single payer at some point. It just seemed to be a difference of cadence and the path.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And I think you're seeing a whole scope and a whole range of different scenarios. But I think the common theme is that all of these Democrats do want some sort of reform, some form of change. And that's been weighing on my sector, no doubt about it.
Right. So it's such a broad sector. We talked a little bit about this yesterday. If you believe that there's the most risk for things like hospitals and the insurers, you could stay away from those and be in the medical device makers, for example. Or, right. By the way, drug pricing didn't come up that much. Do you think people are throwing, everything out at once? Should they be more specific, I guess, is what I'm saying? Are there places that can do well while all of this is going on?
Yeah, I do think that, while healthcare overall has lagged most of the market, I do think it's a bit of a have and have not. You've got the med tech stocks, like you mentioned, which have been rip-roaring. Those stocks are trading at 10-year multiple highs. People are well positioned and have been positioned for that performance, whereas the drug stocks, particularly the big biotechs, have been massive laggards for 3-4 years now, trading at all-time lows. It's been a huge have and have-nots. What I think we're telling people is those who have a longer-term view, I think you want to play some of the contrarian positioning where people are not participating much in biotech. We think that will turn around over the next 12, 24 months as we get more visibility on this. Most people are positioned for momentum in the med tech group, and those are continue to be good performers because they're not involved in the rhetoric.
And so in the sort of the pharma group, in terms of the drug names, you mentioned that there's a lot of companies in here at multi-year lows. How much of that is because of the political pressure that may be coming from the Trump administration or from the Democrats? And are there other factors? And is that why we've now seen, again, another big deal in that space this week?
That's right. I think it's half the drug pricing rhetoric, and I think it's half the fact that fundamentals at most of these large biotechs have been, quite honestly, pretty bad. And that is why what we're telling people is the best place to invest is in small and mid-cap biotech. You note that the XBI is actually up 25% this year. It's been a huge performer. You've had multiple M&A transactions, obviously what you just mentioned, a couple deals, obviously, recently. And those have been where the best performing is because the big biotechs have to buy the small and the mid-cap biotechs. And that's where most investors have been playing is the mid-cap biotechs.